guys, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about my good midlife crisis as I journey through my 40s trying to get my poop in a group. To do this, I have been working on my financial, my physical, and my mental health. This is going to be a financial health video. If these sound like something that you would be interested in, I really hope that you will consider subscribing and coming along with me on any or all of these journeys. I would love to have you with me. It helps to keep me accountable, and I'm hoping that something I do or say will encourage you or give you some tips. Not that I know that I'm doing it all right, but maybe you'll learn what not to do by watching me. Anyway, thank you for joining me today, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you do want to come along with me. If you are not new, you will know that I, 2 weeks ago, filmed a video where I was trying to turn my paycheck budget into a weekly budget. And I had to stop because that video got super long. And then last weekend was my birthday, and then I've been not feeling well, so this is a very overdue second half of that video, which technically this is where I would normally have done this video anyway if I wasn't doing weekly. So because I get paid this coming Friday. So let's go ahead and we'll get this started. So my rollover that I think should be coming from this week that I'm currently in, going into July 22nd, which is my next payday, I should have $794.84. I can tell y'all that this number is not accurate, just because I know, because I am living right now. But this is how I did my budget initially. So this was my plan for the month. I'm going to stick with this, and then we'll do the actual over here. And then my paychecks should be $1708.48. I do have a very small raise coming. I don't know if it'll be in this next check or if it'll be starting in August. I'm not sure when it kicks in. My boss wasn't sure when it was going to be effective. So I'm just going to continue to budget for the amount that I have been receiving. And so my total income for this week should be, ooh, I wish, $2,503.82. So that will be my total income. And then these are the bills that I will have to pay out of that check. It was really nice when I just did yesterday's video for this coming week. I only had 2 bills to pay out of that check, out of this, not check, I keep saying check because that's the way I've always done it, but for that week, that budgeting week, there were only 2 bills, but here are a bunch of bills. So Audible, I pay $9.20 a month. Really, it's like $18.40 every 2 months, but I put $9.20 away every month to cover that. Suddenlink is my internet bill. That should be $53.87. I'm not sure when that contract ends. I have a feeling that one day my bill is just going to skyrocket, and that's how I'm going to know my contract is up. My consolidation loan, the minimum is $167. Cinemark, which is my movie theater subscription, that's $10.81 a month. I really want to go see Where the Crawdads Sing. I read that book, a year or 2 ago for a book club, and oh my goodness, I loved it. It was so good. So I'm excited to see that. I also want to see Elvis. I also want to see Thor. I really kind of want to go watch Top Gun again, even though I've seen it 3 times. So this comes in handy if you are a moviegoer. Utilities. This is for my water and trash and recycling. I budget $120 a month for that. Seth's car, he pays me. He's actually already paid me. He paid me yesterday. $269.85 a month is the minimum payment, and then we'll pay something extra toward that as well. And I pay my mom's phone bill. That is $63.21. So these are all of the bills that need to come out of this week. The total for those is $693.94, which if I take that from the $2,503.82 leaves me $1809.88. Sorry for the pause, I'm trying to read my own handwriting. Which then I am going to carry down into my envelopes. These are, if I were doing cash, these would be my variable expenses, my my wallet envelopes. And let me see what I have. So I'm doing it I'm still trying to figure, this is the first month I'm trying to do weekly. So I'm still trying to figure this out. So I'm going to give myself extra in dining out because I am going to High, which is my church camp. And I normally go out to dinner a couple of times. Normally Nathan's younger son comes with me, so I was planning on spending extra money because if I go out I had to pay for him. But he's decided not to come with me this year, so it'll be just myself. And if I have extra money, it won't hurt me I can just set it aside. Groceries, however, I am going to put down only to $50 just because I won't be home. So I shouldn't need a lot of groceries for the week I'm not even going to be here. Gas, I did up that a little bit to $60 because I have to drive out to that camp, which is about an hour and a half away. So it takes me about a tank of gas to get there and back, and then I'll probably go into Fredericksburg a couple of times that week to go out to dinner and to do some shopping. So I've just put a little bit of extra in my gas. And then again, ecclesial expenses, because I want to put in for the cost of the meals for the week, and I'll buy a t-shirt. I mean, there's no mandatory donation, it's just whatever anybody can afford. If you can afford to put in more, you do, and if you can't, you don't. Again, I did budget for Alex's meals and my meals in this, and not just mine, but if I can put this in, then I would like to do that. So that's my goal. Contacts, I pull $21 out of every paycheck because once every 4 weeks, my contacts auto ship to me, and they are $42. So this way I'm always prepared. Gifts and giving, I am going to put $25 away for that. And if you watched my Wine Out budget with me that I did yesterday, you'll know that I also pulled an additional $100 out because I'm going to Ice Ball this year, which is the Big Brother Big Sister gala fundraiser that they have here in Austin. I'm not sure if they do them all over the place or if it's just in Austin. I'm not familiar with it, but I've been to the one here in Austin and it's fun. I've already gone ahead and paid for my ticket, so I pulled that money out of my my rollover, which is why I know this rollover number isn't accurate. Self-care, I'm going to skip this one because I just went and got my nails done today. I love this, the pastel, really pale pink, purpley color, and they're so short. I'm so excited to have short nails again. I remember when I was little and I always wanted long nails. I hate long nails. I couldn't function. I couldn't wait to go get my nails done. I was going to do it last weekend when I got my pedicure, but I was so miserable that all I wanted to do was go home. So I just went and got them done like right before I filmed this video. So I shouldn't need them again before I get paid again because these normally last me about 3 weeks. So I'll be okay. I'm not going to put anything in self-care. And then pet expenses, I'm going to put my additional $25. I do $50 a month. I've already put $25 in. And so this will fill me up to my $50 that I do for the month. Can y'all even see that? Sorry, all I got out of frame. And so my total for my cash envelopes is going to be $456, which if I take that from the $1809.88 that I had left, leaves me $1353. Nope, that's not a 3, Becky. Y'all ever start to say something and then write something completely different? Like, it's just, I don't know where my head goes. $1353.88 is what I have left over to do my sinking funds, extra debt, and extra. So I'm going to come up here to my sinking funds. So I've already filled all of my sinking funds for the month, so I don't have to fill anything, but so I'm going to pull that $1353.88. But since I need to beef up my vacation fund, and I was able to do it, I'm going to go ahead and put an extra $50 in here. Normally I do $50 a month. I'm going to try to put $100 a month. Going forward, I'm still probably going to, if I'm being honest with myself, I'm going to end up with a credit card float when it comes time to go to Florida. There's just no way to avoid it, but I'm not going to not go. I know my mom is really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it, and it's for a church retreat, so it's important for me to go to that. But I think I'm going to use this money here toward buying snacks and stuff for High, which is my church camp that I'm going to. Because I was looking at my grocery budget and I was like, I already spent most of my grocery budget for this week and I haven't gotten anything for High. But then I was like, well, technically High is a vacation, so I can use my vacation fund for it. So I think that this extra $50 is going to go toward my snacks and whatnot for High. I think that's what I'm going to use this for. So that's it. That's the only thing I had left to fund in my sinking funds. So my sinking funds total is only $50, which if I take that from the $1353.88 leaves $1303.88. And I'm going to pull that down to extra debt. So if you are familiar with my channel, you will know that this car, Seth's car, is a car that I had purchased for my niece when she lived with me. And then when she moved out and couldn't afford the car payments, a friend of ours from church, Seth, actually needed a car, and instead of going and buying one, he took over the car payments for me for this car, which helped us both out immensely. And he pays me every month for the car payment and for the car insurance, because I have to insure the car because it's in my name and it's financed. So I did recently refinance this car, but we agreed that he would continue to pay me the same amount and we would just make extra payments to try to get the car paid off. It's really only going to save like 2 or 3 months off the car loan, but whatever, 2 or 3 months is nice. So this is $55.42, which is in addition to the $269.85, which is the minimum payment, to bring us to the previous minimum payment that we're going to keep making. So that makes my extra debt total $55.42. And if I take that from the $1303.88, that leaves me $1248.46 to bring down to extra savings. So $1248.46. And then the only savings I have is my 52-week challenge, where I save $53 out of every paycheck. So since this is the week that my paycheck hits, I'm going to go ahead and pull the $53 out of this one to set aside. So that leaves my total for extra savings $53. And if I take that from the $1248.46, that leaves me $1195.46 to roll over. And this says leftover, but I'm changing this to roll over. So now, and because I'm super fancy and extra, I'm switching pens. I've decided to do, not decided because I've always done it, you just might not have noticed. Every paycheck planner gets a different color ink, just because. There's no reason, it's just because. So I'm going to switch us over to August. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are in the first budget page of August. And if you watched my YNAB video, I think it was my YNAB video, I said I forgot to order the budget stickers. When I ordered my sticker layout this month, look at how pretty these stickers are that I ordered from Life in Envelopes. I just love it. It's called the geometry pattern. But I ordered the 5th week add-on. I just forgot to order the regular budget sheet. So I need to get those so I can do the next 4 weeks of my budget. So let me try to get this centered for you. Sorry, should have probably done that ahead of time. Alright, so my rollover that we just discussed from the previous week is $1,195.46, and I am not anticipating any additional income this week, so that will be my total income for the week. Becky? I know y'all watch these videos because I yell at myself so much. Is that it? You just like hearing me say, Becky? Okay, so my bills that have to come out of this week. My rent is due, and that is $500. Again, my rent is only $400 because Nathan is amazing. But then he pays the, what does he pay? The electricity bill, he pays the internet, the phone bill, the gas bill, and obviously the mortgage. And then I pay the internet bill and the utility bill, and then we put it all into Splitwise. And I typically end up owing him around $500 by the time everything is done. So that's what I budget. The couch is the couch that is right here that y'all can't see. But if you watch my weight loss videos, you'll see that couch. It's the couch I film my weight loss videos on. That is, I pay him $50 a month until this is paid off. I think you've only got like 4 months to go after I pay this one. I think. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close to paying that off. Because he financed that with other furniture that he purchased. He just got it all together, and it's no interest financing, and I'm just paying him back $50 a month until it's done. Progressive is my mom's car insurance, and that is $83.67 a month. Geico is my insurance, and again, this covers my car that I drive, and it also covers the car that Seth drives. And even though I had paid off my car when I did my debt consolidation loan, I used that car as collateral, so technically I have 2 financed cars, which is why this is high. And then my Best Buy card is because I bought that laptop and I pay $130 a month. That is no interest financing, fortunately, so that should, I shouldn't have any interest, but I'm paying $130 to get it paid off by next May, I believe. And then I won't accrue any interest. If I don't get that paid off by May, then it will not only accrue interest from May until I pay it off, but all of the interest from the time I open the card until then will also go onto that card. So it's very important to me to get that paid off by May. So my total for this section is $937.20, which if I take from the $1195.46, leaves me $258.26. That is a large that is a large number right there, but that's okay because that's my rent and everything, all my expensive stuff. Sorry, my cousin just texted me. So if you watch my YNAB video that I posted yesterday, I was talking about meeting my cousins today to go do an escape room, but we decided to not do that. There's just too much going on with all of us going to High next weekend, and Joanne, my cousin whose birthday it is just apparently wasn't interested in going, so we decided to wait and we'll go another time, which is fine because I was able to get my nails done and get my weight loss video up and get this video filmed, and I'm probably going to go to Sam's and get this stuff for High. I've just got a lot to do. I've got to start laundry and pack. I've got so much to do. Anyway, I can't think about that right now. That is not what we're talking about. Focus, Becky, focus. So I'm going to bring that $258.26 down to my envelopes, and even though this is technically my first week of budgeting in August, I'm not going to fill any of my August envelopes until my first paycheck in August, which will be on the 5th. So I'm just going to put dining out, and I'm going to try to limit myself to $25 since I upped it for the previous week. I have no idea if that's going to work or not. Dining out is like my thing that I do a lot, and I spend a lot of money on it. And I tend to buy food for other people as well, so it costs me a lot of money. Like $25 is one meal. That's one meal for me. But the good news is the Chipotle that they're opening right by my house finally has the signage up, so I'm hoping they're getting really close to opening, which means I can stop paying $20 for Chipotle delivery every time I want it. And I can just run to Chipotle and pick up food for $12 and save myself $8 a pop. So that will be exciting. I'm very happy about that. Groceries, because I will be home, is going back up to $75 for that week. And then Ecclesial, because it is just a regular week, is back down to $50 for that week. So my total for my envelope section is $150, which if you take that from the $258.26 leaves me $108.26. So I don't have anything to put in sinking funds, nothing left, but because I'm me, I'm going to go ahead and do this and then say nothing and 108.26, and then I'm going to pull that down, 108.26. And y'all, my goal when I created this budget was to put that 108.26 toward my consolidation loan. So I'm going to put that in here in the hopes that I can, but between the expense of having the air conditioner go out and me helping Nathan pay for that, and then me deciding to go to ice ball this year, I'm not sure that this will happen. But I'm going to leave it here in my foolish optimism that I just can't shake, even though I don't really want to. I just wish life would work out as happily as I want it to. So that makes my total for that 108.26, which leaves me nothing. And I'll carry that down. Nothing, nothing, nothing to roll over. And so then when I get paid on the 5th, I'll start my August budget fresh with no rollover. And that is my goal. Okay, y'all, that is my plan for the next 2 weeks coming up. How is y'all's July looking so far? Have you been able to stick to your budgets? Let me know how you're doing. If you enjoyed this video, will you please give it a thumbs up? It really, really helps my channel immensely when people give me a thumbs up. I appreciate the comments. I love everyone who subscribes and hits that notification bell. It means so much to me, but even just liking the video helps me out a ton, and it doesn't cost you anything, so I appreciate it. Okay, y'all, I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are, and I will talk to you later. Bye!